In you come. Oh my God, that's a big fish. That is another big stonking hound, that. Oh, whoa, that's a big one. Right. Oh my God. You all right? Welcome back to the Bristol Channel. Welcome back to the hottest day of the year. And guess what? I forgot my rigs, so I had to walk all the way back. So I am literally hanging out my ass. How you all doing? The rods were set up here, ready to go. And now you can see the water's moved out because I've been off for half an hour. But luckily it's safe. I took my reels, I took my wallet, and yeah, everything's fine. I can see if someone's coming out here, don't worry about that. Yeah, how you all doing? Sorry, I'm not really in shot, I don't think. Oh, bloody hell, brother. In the mud. And where it's been settled, it is muddy. Anyway, how you all doing? As you know by now, I'm Wayne. This is the beautiful Bristol Channel. This afternoon, well, it's just gone 11:30. Low water is 10 to 3. So we're gonna fish it down. We're gonna fish it up. Then I can go to a high water mark if I so choose, where I normally go, or I can stay here and fish it back. So I've got options. I've got some peeler crab, I've got some squid, I've got some Shore Hunter dongle rigs, I've got some Shore Hunter stinking rotten bot clips. So I've got some Shore Hunter stinking rotten bottom clips, which I'm going to show you today. I'm going to be using a rotten bottom setup just in case I get into a nice smooth hound or a fawny. And as the water comes in, I've got to drag it up over here. The last thing I want, after waiting probably 4 or 5 hours to catch a nice fish, is to get the lead stuck in some of this seaweed or in this reef and lose the fish completely. So I'm going to be using rotten bottoms on a Shore Hunter pulley here in the sunshine. It's 33 degrees. We're fishing for Somerset sharks, smooth hounds, gummy sharks with no teeth, all right. But yeah, if we get one, could be a good one. Could be 18 pound, 19 pound. I've got my scales. I've got my weighing sling. As you know by now, I'm not in a fishing club anymore. I just wasn't getting the time, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm not putting fish in for the specimen list, or I'm not trying to win any trophies. I'm just out fishing, but if I get a big fish, I'll weigh it just so we know how big it is. Anyway, welcome back everyone. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. We've got 11-meter tide. I've got some good baits, some fantastic rigs, which you can buy at theshorehunter.com. And don't forget to like this video, because that helps me out massively. Drop a comment, and please, if you want to, that is, subscribe to the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing. We're falling behind everyone because I'm shit at promotion, to be honest. Oh, yeah, what a nightmare. I set up, so I'm just out of shot a minute, so I'm just getting my reels. I set up, went to get my rigs out, and I remembered I made them this morning and I left them on the front seat of the van. That's what I get for not being prepared, eh? You'd think I'd remember the rigs. I spent my whole life looking at rigs. And yeah, I forgot. Whoa. But yeah, we're good. What I'm gonna do is put the reels on, and we'll drop the rods down there because it's a bit dangerous up here. Oh, it's lovely, eh? Look at it, not a breath of wind. Normally on the ebbing tide, and that's the tide going out, I normally go up on that point, but there's someone on there. So I'm just gonna sit it out here. I'm not uber confident or super confident of getting a fish on the ebb, but on a flooding tide, I get tide here where I am. And I'm quietly confident today that I'm gonna get us a smooth hound. We've been out here, I think I've come out twice this year for a hound, and I've not actually had one, which is, you know, that's fine. Today, I could. Do you know what? I go out lots of different places to hopefully make great content. If I was just to go back fishing like I used to, I'd come out here for 3 or 4 tides, 4 times a week until I get the hound. But it's different. I like to mix it up and keep it interesting. So naturally, my personal fishing suffers, as in I don't get to target the species all the time I want. but I don't really care. I'm used to it now. It's lovely. These reels sound wank, by the way. They need a service. So yeah, you don't have to comment on that. I know my reels sound like a bag of dicks, but yeah. Oof, I'll do it. I'll get round to it. That's a job for another day, you know? While the sun's shining and the tide's turning, I'm going to be getting out fishing. So how you all doing? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're looking after yourselves. Every now and again, I like to drop in, see how you are. What about me? How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing really well, actually. So, you know, I used to feel a bit sorry for myself, like we all do, all right? I used to be like, oh, I think I'm depressed, all right? And I don't say these things lightly, all right? I think, how can I be depressed? I've got like a lovely life. I get to go out fishing. I'm married. I get to see my kids. And I was like, surely I've got something wrong with me. And then over the last couple of years, I thought, let's look at your lifestyle. How you doing? How you eating? How you feeling? Are you drinking? Obviously, I don't do drugs, but this is just a wide thing of life. So I kind of looked into it, and I've done some work. And the way I think about it now is, you may feel depressed, all right? And some people are naturally medically depressed, all right? So if that's you, obviously you know. And some people have things in their lives that happen, and it affects their mental health. But some people, probably like me, I've had stuff happen in my life. God, I'm 44, loads of things happen. Bad shit, good shit. That's the joys of being a 44-year-old. And I'm very grateful to get to this age. But I had to look at my own life. And one thing that I read up on, and I see quite a lot, which I really believe in, but it's just my own beliefs, all right? I'm not a trained professional. If you're someone that is doing recreational drugs, I wasn't, by the way, but I'm just using this as an example to suit everyone. If you're going out every weekend, sniffing loads of packet and getting on the whatever, drinking every day of the week and not eating, naturally, you're going to feel like shit. I used to be eating, so I used to eat shit. I used to drink 2 or 3 times a week. I just lived each day as if it was my last. Sometimes you've got to change and think, actually, I'm 40 odd. Maybe I need to look after myself. So if you cut out the drugs, if you're doing shit like that, a lot of people now go out on the weekends, get fucked up, get on the packet, whatever. So if you're doing that, or drinking every night of the week, or doing no exercise, eating shit, and you feel like shit, you're probably not depressed. All right? Try and stop doing that on the weekends. Stop drinking, you know, or cut it down. Try and eat better. Get out and move a bit. Start feeling positive. And I'm pretty sure 99% of you that feel depressed now, that are doing all those things that I aforementioned, will feel a lot better. And that's my little tip. If you do all that, if you give up drinking, give up the drugs, get in the gym, get out exercising, start eating properly, and you still feel depressed, then naturally you need to go to the doctors. And there's lots of things now and lots of people to help you, all right? So don't suffer on your own, but just try little steps. Don't do it all at once, because that'd be really bad. Like, I've even given up caffeine, but that's just because I'm boring, but it gives me migraines. But I've given everything up. Like I said, don't worry, I don't want you thinking Wayno is on the packet. No, I've been military, so it's not anything that I've been able to do. So yeah, that's my little bit of advice for you. If you're doing all the things that you shouldn't do, try and stop that. Get outside more, give up the drink, give up the drugs, give up eating shitty foods, try and eat a little bit healthier, try and think positive, try and get outside and do some exercise, and hopefully, just hopefully, 99% of you will feel better. I've got a Shore Hunter dongle rig with a rotten bottom, or a stinking bottom clip, and a peeler crab. My peeler crabs are frozen still, but they'll be right. I've put a couple in the sun. Get it out there, innit? That's what you said. Enough chat. get fishing boner. Enough chat, get fishing knobhead. That's what you said. I got a song stuck in my head as well. Catfish in the bottom, man. Oh, it's men. Oh. Right. Well, madam, we're in it today. Right, let's ping it out there, bruvs and ladies. Oh, that was closey juicy. I think they got some sand in them. I'm just not getting no time at the moment. It's all right. So that might pull round. There shouldn't be much tide out there where I am. We've got 2 out. As I mentioned, I've not really got any tide. I missed it. Yeah. So what I like to do, I like to fish 3 hours down, then 3 hours up. The first hour at the back tide, from hours 3 to 2, is when you normally pick up a fish. I can go on that point out there and fish it all the way down and pick up fish all the way through. But what happens is a tide kicks off of there and misses where I am. Then when the tide turns and the flooding tide, it comes in lovely along here. And that's when I'm most likely to pick up a smooth hound from this area. It's the first 2 hours of the flood. Bam. Who knows, it's fishing, eh? Sometimes I come out with a great plan and I blank. Sometimes I come out and things don't go to plan and I catch fish. So anyway, here we are. There's my rods. I'll leave you on. You can watch them for a bit while I sort out a third rig, move my kit down, have some water and sit down, relax and watch the rods just like you guys. Because remember, I like fishing too. Anyway, wish me luck. Oh, there's a run, what the? Oh my God, I just moved down, listen to that. She's a run. Shit, that's a hound. Oh, this could be a good one. Right. Obviously I've not got a strike. Let me turn you around. The hound's running. Yeah, I just put it out there. This fish is running. Fish on. I've got my rotten bottom, so we should be safe. Just probably took 30 meters of line out in that tide. It's not actually doing anything yet. There you go. That's a screamer. You missed half the run. I was just moving everything back. Oh yeah. Hopefully this is a big fish. It absolutely tore off. It's swimming towards me now though, which is strange. It's still there, but it's not really doing anything. It absolutely ripped off. Just coming with me. Could be a bass. I don't think so though, the way it ripped off. It's not really doing nothing now. It may wake up in a minute. Wow. Just gonna keep it coming. There you go, there you go. Whoa. It's a hound. Keep the tension on. Whoa. Yeah, it's a smooth hound, right? Now it's taking line. Oh. Here we are, everyone. We're on the fish. That absolutely tore off. I whacked it. Put it out in the sand. Swimming towards me now. How strange. Oh my God, it absolutely tore off. The good thing about the dongle is, you know, it just hooks itself. I'm sure it's a smooth hound, but it doesn't feel a big one. But as I've said before, in years gone by, all the fish we used to get here were massive, and now you can get smaller ones up here. But it's coming with me, literally swimming with me, which is strange. And there we are, there she is. Oh, that's a nice fish. Come on, darling. Oh yeah, That is a nice fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go on. Oh no. Somebody else gone mad. And there we are. That is a big fish. That's a big hound. Put the rod down a minute. Look at that one. She's an absolute tank. That is a nice double figure fish here in the sunshine. Look at that, everyone. Look at that. Oh, what a beauty. Whoa, on that dongle. Let's get a few nice photos. Right, look at that. Right, let's sort this fish out. Right, I've zeroed the sling. This is a big fish. What have we got? Oh my God. Oh. 19 pound 8. Jesus. Come on. Good girl. Right. God. There we are. Right, come on. Right, come on. Oh, there we go, everyone. And there we go, everyone. That's an absolute privilege to catch this fish today. 19 pound 8. Look how fat she is. I'll try and kneel down. Look at that. For a fish. Whoa. That is a crab muncher. Let's get her away. Anyway, thanks, Mrs. Hound. You've made my day. In fact, you've made my whole year. Let's get her away. Come on, Anne. See you later, darling. Whoa. Look at that, there she goes. Well, I don't really know what to say to you other than thanks. That's a fish of a lifetime. It got me at the arm though. Got like a taupe rash. But yeah, he's beautiful. As you've seen, she went off lovely. And there you go. I didn't get to show you, but my rotten bottom had gone. It got stuck on the way in. I felt it just poof, and then come off. So my rig works. The short hunter dongle and the smelly bottoms, or the stinking bottoms. Yes, right, let's put it out there. I did actually put it right out. I didn't film it. I put it as far as I could to try and get a bit of tide. I tightened it up. I put it in the rest. I didn't even get time to put the camera on and it just hooned off. But there we are, 19.5 pounds of lovely smooth hound. What a beautiful fish. Right, what I'm gonna do now is pop this out there in the tide. We're about half an hour before low water. And guess what? We got a chance. This might crack off because I wound it in and I haven't recast. That's not bad. That'll do. Tide run again. Don't see. But there you go. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll have a chat about that in a bit. Big love. Let's go. As you can see, the water's just started to come in and I whacked these right out of there. So I've got to try and bring them in now. There's a bit too much tide out there. That tide's ripping now from left to right, so I've definitely got a chance of a few more fish. But what I'm going to do is try and get this one in and yeah, reposition it probably 40, 50 yards out instead of 100 yards out, which is not good when the tide's ripping.
Hi everyone, alright, it's me. Unfortunately, my mics are at a distance and you can't hear me. I didn't bother moving the camera because I was just changing the bait just after low water, but when I picked this rod up, it seemed to me there was a little bit of weight. So I just naturally walked off, and that's why it's a little bit windy. So what I'm going to do is play some music, but hopefully visually you can see me into another fish here on the mighty Bristol Channel.
Got another hound, haven't I? Ooh. And there you go, I got another hound. It's a smaller one, I think. Well, hardly surprising. And there we go. I'll tell you what, it's a bit smaller, but it's not tiny. Right, let's put the rod up in the rest. And there we go, we're on the fish. Bloody hell. And there you go, everyone. That's my second smooth hound of the trip. What a beauty. Let's get this one unhooked and we'll get him straight away. Woohoo, on the dongle. Come on then. See you later. Come on. So as you've seen, I've just put them both back out. I've dropped them in. I've got this one at 40 and that one at 50, 60. And what I've done, I'm doing some uptiding off the beach. I've cast up there, let a big bow of line. As you can see, this one especially, the one a bit further out, my line's going that way, but my lead's up there. And I know it's holding bottom because it's not bouncing. But yeah, we got a chance. We've had two now. We had a big girl. I don't know what that was, probably about £7. Which is, you know, like I said before, you wouldn't have caught those fish a few years ago up here. All the fish would have been probably not as big as my 19, but, you know, in that ballpark. But nowadays, we get the little ones and people are even catching them £3 or £4 up here, which is, you know, brilliant, really. As I say all the time, when you come out and you target a species, it doesn't matter if it's £1 or £100. In the UK, that takes skill and big respect to you if you do it. And today I've come out, I fished for smooth hounds and I've had two on the ebbing tide, which is, from the position I am, like I said to you earlier, I wanted to be up there. I'm sure I would have caught a few more, but I'm very happy with the big girl. And the fact that I'm out fishing in the sunshine, getting a few fish for us, what more can we ask for? Anyway, I've not sat down yet. Got the ratchets on. They're nice and tight actually, because that tide is ripping. And yeah, let's sit back, keep you on the rods. I'm going to bait up a third rig. I've not had time to do that yet. But yeah, let's keep at it. If I get any action, yeah, as you know by now, I keep the camera rolling now. We don't miss anything here on the Shore Hunter YouTube channel. Right, if you watch your right hand one, I've got a strange bite. It just pulled down. There's quite a lot of tide, so it could be some debris. Yeah, it just pulled down, started taking lines, come back. I might have a hound on there. I'll keep you alive. Hey, we're on the fish today, aren't we? We're about an hour into the flood now, so it's a good time to get a fish. This one, or the right hand one, sorry, is the one I put a little bit further. That was strange. Pulled down, come back. I might as well look at it because it was definitely a pull down and it took line. It might be a ray. Well, it could be just some weed. Let me just get down somewhere. I'll be right here, actually. Stay up nice and high. That was weird. Just pulled down and took line. Could be a fish. No. as you've seen, the last fish I had, I didn't even know it was on there until 10 yards out. Got a fish. I'm in the worm car, I can feel it, but I might have a fish on here as well. Feels like I'm dragging through something, which is strange. I've got my rotten bottoms on. There you go. The hounds just woke up. I think I'm through. The unfortunate thing is, I think I'm through a snag because the fish is there, but he can't run properly. But yeah, you stay there. That was weird. Oh, there we go. It swam out. And there we go. We're in again. Oh, go on, son. Nice. Can you see me from there? I'm pretty sure you can. Bring the camera around. As I mentioned before, you know, when you've got the rotten bottoms on, you can just let them do their thing. Because I've just got a circle hook in the mouth, and here we go. Ooh. Oh, yes. Come on, darling. Oh my God, this fish is going nuts. Now it's going against the tide. God, they're in the mood today. Come on, darling. Oh, that's a nice fish as well. That's another good fish. Oh my God, what a day. As Harvey Price would say, what a day. Look at that fish, by the way. Right, let's handline this one in. Go with it. Come on. Come on. Well, that's a nice fish. It's a double, I'd say. Yeah, all day long. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, definitely a double. Oh, God. Powerful, this one. Oh, oh. Come on. There we go. Oh, what an absolute tank. And there you go, everyone. Look at that fish. Let's just get him down. I've got line all around me. Just take my time with it. Sometimes you've got to take your time. Woohoo! Right, get off. God, they're right in these circles. Don't worry, I'm not out on the fish. I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on it. There you go. Right, look at this, everyone. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful fish. Just get him around. Get you around this way. There you go, everyone. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. Probably 10, 12 pound. Let's get it straight away. Cheers, Mrs. Hound. Come on, let's get her away. Come on. She's ready to go. Come back. There you go out that way. There you go. So I was actually on the phone to Gareth Griffiths and I seen the rod pull down. He was actually in McDonald's. He was getting loads. I think he had a coach full of people around. Yeah, and then I realised he was on his own. Oh man, that boy can eat. Anyway, I was on the phone. Only joking, Gareth, love you, mate. It's only joking. Yeah, I was on the phone, I just seen it go zzz, and then come back. I was lent on that fishlet and I've got some tail whip, but I didn't want that fish to thrash around. I just wanted to get it unhooked. But look, I've got one rod in, you can keep an eye on that and I'll get a second one out. There's a bit of weed coming through now, but yeah, I'm gonna bait up a dongle again. But this is fantastic fishing. Cheers, everyone. Big respect to you, yeah? Oof. So when I first started making dongle rigs, I didn't really like them this far at the channel, but what I'd done, I made them longer. And it works a treat. Yeah, they're a bit longer than they used to be. And they're pretty decent hooking fish, I'd say. Right, let's pop this out there. I'm just going to do it from up here now. Let's straighten this rod out. The reel's round the other side. The eyes are half fucking round the wrong way. There's too many fish, bruv. Right, let's flick this out. Get that outside of this one. Stop it there, stop. Oh. And let a big bow out. Hell was that? Let some more line out. Might have to reset that one. Well, let's put this down a minute. Let's get it settled and I'll reset that one because there we go, we're up tiding again. Just like you do on a boat. Now that'll hold it. Let's wait for it to tighten up. God, my leg. I've been done by a hound. It's just like sandpaper. It stings. Oh. So that one in there. Right, that's nice. Let's sort this one out a minute. No, I got some weed. Definitely got some weed on there. Big weed. I might have a fish on there as well, but look at that. That's what's I reckon my lead's in now. Bloody shit and stuff. I don't think there's a fish on there. I think it's just oh. No, I'm stuck in. Bloody hell. Oh, come on. This feels like it might be the hook. Staggered feet, remember? When you pull in like this, make sure your feet are staggered. Don't do what I did over in Wales, have your feet together and come flying back on the rocks. Right. I'll have to pull for a break on this one, which is fine. That wheeze took me in. Hopefully it's just a lead. Oh, something gave then. A strong kit. There you go. Come on. That might be my rotten bottom. I might still have it. But yeah, that's the joys of using strong kit, eh? Any fish anywhere. 25-pound Asso 90. And a classic leader with bimini twist. I reckon I might even have my lead. Got more weed on. Oh. I got the lead. Yep, we got it all back. Oh, lovely. The joys. If you come out fishing places like this, just make sure you're using proper kit. If you come out with like 10-pound line and no shot leader, you're going to lose everything and you shouldn't ever fish with no shot leader, as you know. Anyway, I'll put you back on the rods. A Shore Hunter dongle rig, frozen crab, and a stinking bottom. Rotten bottom setup. It's been perfect. What I'm going to do now, the tide's ripping from left to right, I'm going to cast this up tide and let some more line out so we can fish it properly. If I was to cast straight out, it would just pull straight round in the tide. There we go. Around that point. Let some line out. It's probably only about 40 yards off the shore then, so it's not too bad. Try and catch any fish that come around the corner there. This rod is, had so much fun, nothing's level. Right. Well, anyway, I caught a PB on camera, which is good. What I've realised since I started filming, I don't catch nowhere near enough fish. I used to catch so many more. But that's just the perks of the job. I lose a few now and again as well while filming, but today, we're all good in the hood. And there we are. Watch them for me, yeah? Or with me, I should say. Cheers, everyone. Just keep an eye on the right one. There you go. She's a runner. Oh, I was just sorting out a spare rig. What's going on? Did you see it come back? I just looked round, it is slack. Let me check the mics on. Blimey now, this could be number 4. This is insane. Looked fishy. Ah, it's got to be a fish on there now. They're all over it today. Madness. What was that? I just looked round and the rod was straight up. I'm sure this fish is on there, but I don't want to touch it yet. I've got the rotten bottom on, so it don't matter. I need an indication. It might have dropped it. What's going on? That's gone right down tight. There's got to be a fish on there. Stay where you are. Oh, this is right down tight. Come on, baby. We're in again? I think we are. Yep, we're in again. Bloody hell, this is insane fishing. Oh, I can feel that worm curl grating. Oh man, now. Is that the fish or the bottom? There you go. I think the rotten bottom's just gone. Oh. I've not felt the fish properly yet. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what are you stuck in now? Oh dear. There's a fish on here. I got a fish on that one as well, haven't I? Shit. I think so. Yeah, that one's, oh my God. Look at that, there's a fish on here as well. I got a fish on this one, and that one's just gone slack. This is insane. I can't really do anything with this one. It's not coming. Right, I have to put this one down. Let's have a look at this one. I'll leave the ratchet on. Look how slack this one's gone. It's the one I've just put out. Oh, mad. This is insane fishing. Look how slack it is, unless my lead's just snapped off. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Oh, there's got to be a fish on there. Oh my God, look how slack it is. The other one seems stuck, so catch up with this one. What the? Fish on. We got this one. What the? No, you swore that. Yeah. Oh, this is a better one. Right, I'm gonna have to get off of this. Right, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna have to get off because the tide's coming in. We've got a fish on there. Let me turn you around. Bloody hell, that's strange. Picked up one rod. Oh my God. I don't want it to go for the other one. Come on, I just got to try and get this fish in that one. And then I just seen the other line come past my face. This might get tangled around the other one, which is not good. This feels a good fish. This one. Come on. This is unbelievable fishing. Come on, fish, going against the tide, this one. All right, let's move you back. Might have to save that rod in a minute. Come on. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a big fish. You see that out there? Look at it going against the tide. Whoa. Oh my God, this is great fun. Cool. That's a lovely fish. Get the leader on. Then I've got to try and get the other. Oh no. I might be in trouble. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I want this fish to swim up tide. Oh, it is. It is. Come on. You beautiful fish. You beautiful fish. Oh, come on, in you come. Oh my God, that's a big fish. That is another big stonking hound, that. Oh, whoa, that's a big one. Right. Oh my God. And there we go, everyone. Oh my days. Look at it on that dongle. You beautiful thing. I got one on the other rod. I'm actually gonna have to rescue that. What I'm gonna do now is get this one away. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, Mrs. Hound. It's probably 13 or 14. What a tank. Not worth wearing though. It's not almost 20, is it? Let's go. Woohoo. Right, now I've got a bit of a problem. My reel's almost under the water. I'm gonna have to get wetter. Oh, there's a massive freaking ravine. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to get on dry land and try and get this fish out. Oh, fucking thing. Oh, right. Has this fish come free? Come on. Oh dear. I'm frigged, everyone. Jesus. This is carnage. Remember, oh, something's just give down. I think the lead's just gone. What the hell? I got mud in this reel. Hopefully the rotten bottom goes. Nah, never mind. The fish should come off. Oh well. I'm gonna fish for one. I'm gonna fish for one rod now. I'll sort this one out. Oh man. That's nuts. Anyway, carnage. Right, what I'm gonna do is make this my last cast. I've got shit everywhere. And I can go and fish a high water mark for some fawnies. Yeah, I'm just gonna fish with one rod for a bit because, yeah, as you've seen, it's nuts. Oh man. Oh. Sometimes I feel sorry for you guys. I do try, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But today, hopefully I've shown you that if you keep at it, you can get a few fish. If I had 5 runs and landed 4, it'd be fine. Just flick this out. If I put it out, I'm pretty much getting it. Oh, that's the end of that. Well, there you go. Do you know what? That'll do. That'll do. I don't know why that's done that. Oh. What was I saying? Hopefully I've shown you how to do it, and then I just crack off like that. Anyway, as you know by now, it's an absolute privilege to be out fishing for you. Today has been fantastic. I've caught a PB hound. I've had 3 others. I've missed one. I've just chucked that in there. At low water, someone will pick that up. And the good thing is, if a fish picks it up, it's got a rotten bottom, so it snapped the lead off. So the fish will just have a hook. I know it's not the greatest, but sometimes when we go fishing, we accidentally hurt fish. But as you know by now, it's a privilege. Thanks to everyone who supported me from the beginning. Sometimes it's not very good, and sometimes it works out. As I said already, my name's Wayne. This is the beautiful Bristol Channel. Thanks again, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere else very soon.